Audiences developed a voice processor chip that provides advanced noise reduction for cell phones based on the operation of the human hearing system. By adding Audience's voice processor and a second microphone, we give your cell phone the ability to hear with 2 ears, thus making intelligent decisions about preserving your voice and suppressing background noise. Let's start by taking a look at how the human hearing system works. The first part of the human hearing system is called the auditory periphery, which consists of the outer ear, middle ear, and inner ear. Sound waves in the air around us are captured by the outer ear, funnel down the auditory canal to the eardrum, which causes the 3 bones of the middle ear to push in and out on the cochlea. If we could unroll the cochlea, it would look like a long tube filled with water, with the basilar membrane running down the middle. The pushing by the last bone of the middle ear on the cochlea causes waves to travel down the length of the cochlea. These traveling waves in the cochlea are sensed by 3,000 inner hair cells arranged in a line down the basilar membrane, with the hair cells at the front of the cochlea picking up high frequencies, and hair cells at the end of the cochlea picking up low frequencies. Each hair cell has about 10 auditory nerve fibers, so the 3,000 hair cells convert their signals to spikes on the 30,000 fibers of the auditory nerve, creating a rich spectrotemporal representation of sound. Here are some examples of interesting sounds. Tones. Transients. Pitch.
Ah.
Formants.
Ah.
Speech.
Audience voice processor.
Music. Now that we're familiar with the computations done in the cochlea and the signal carried on the auditory nerve, let's take a look at the rest of the hearing pathway in the brain. The auditory nerve projects into the cochlear nucleus in the brainstem, which is the oldest part of the brain at the top of the spinal cord. Here there are 5 major cell types that compute derived representations of the sound, each specializing on different aspects. For example, the octopus cells respond only to broadband transients like this. These signals from the cochlear nucleus project to higher centers within the brainstem. The superior olivary complex is the first auditory brain region that receives signals from both ears. The medial superior olive computes time of arrival differences, and the lateral superior olive computes loudness differences between the 2 ears. These 2 cues are used to determine the position of sound sources relative to the head. For example, if a sound is made directly in front of the head, it will arrive at the same time at the 2 ears with the same loudness, so that the arrival time and loudness differences will be 0 at all frequencies.
Now I'm in the center. Ah.
If the sound is made on the left side of the head, it will arrive sooner at the left ear and louder at the left ear.
Now I'm on the left. Ah. Now I'm on the right. Ah.
Let's take a closer look at the level difference computation. Notice that the color of the display changes depending on the position. When the source is central, the signal is colored black. When the source is on the left, it is colored blue. When the source is on the right, it is colored red.
Now I'm in the center. Now I'm on the left. Now I'm on the right.
We can map this color scheme onto the scrolling spectral energy, so that now we can see all the energy features of the signal telling us about the information content like pitch and formants, with a color overlay that tells us about the position.
Now we're looking at red or rightward speech. Now we're looking at blue or leftward speech.
This simple idea is the basis for Audience's 2-microphone noise reduction system. Putting a second microphone onto the phone turns it into a system with 2 ears. Signals near the primary microphone appear as blue. Sounds from far away are colored black or red, therefore they can be separated easily from the blue primary microphone signal.
1.
You can see that my primary voice was colored blue, and the background sound was colored red. All we have to do is suppress the parts of the signal we don't want, and invert the cochlea transform to get the cleaned up speech. This approach of reverse engineering the human hearing system is called computational auditory scene analysis, or casa. In addition to the spatial location cues, we also use polyphonic pitch, onset time, and other cues to identify and isolate the primary voice. Audience is the first company to build a commercial product based on computational auditory scene analysis. The Audience voice processor combines these concepts into a chip that provides strong, consistent noise suppression. Audience's noise reduction system works robustly in all kinds of conditions because we've built it to work just like the human hearing system. The end result is a new generation of cell phones that let you hear and be heard clearly, regardless of the noise around you.